Hello and very warm good morning to one and all present here. Today myself Mohammad Aman Hassan and I'm here with my three other teammates and they are
Myself, Mohammad Imad Giras.
Myself, Mohammad Shahid.
Myself Mohammad Ehsan.
जिंदगी की असली उड़ान बाकी है, जिंदगी के कई इम्तिहान बाकी है। अभी तो नापी है बीबीए की जमीन हमने, अभी तो पूरा एमबीए बाकी है।
learn from yesterday, live for today and hope for tomorrow. The important thing is that not to stop questioning. These are the words of Mr. Albert Einstein and we'll start our presentation from here. So in this presentation we'll be discussing about Chernobyl and what happened in that city and what was the after effect of that. So audience you can see as the first slide goes like this and you can get an idea of what happened over there. So without any further ado, let's begin. The Chernobyl disaster was one of the worst nuclear disasters of all the time and it was classified as level 7 on the international scale of nuclear events. This was 100 times more radioactive than Hiroshima Nagasaki's bomb event, which took place during the World War. The nuclear disaster took place on the night of 26th April of 1986 and it was happened on the Chernobyl nuclear power plant. The accident took place during a safety test on the RBMK type reactor, which was commonly very few in numbers during that time, but all were situated in the Russia and few were in other parts of Europe. The test was stimulated on an electrical powered outrage to aid the development of society and overcome time gap of maintaining reactor water cooling circulation until the backup generator starts providing power. The gap was about 1 minute and had been identified as a potential safety problem that can cause the nuclear reactor core overheat. Hope to prove that the radial rotational energy of the turbine generator could provide enough power to cover up the gap. For the same issue earlier in the time, the three tests were taken out, but that didn't took place completely and went out failed. And on 26th April of 1986, it was the fourth attempt. Going through the next slide, since we are talking about Chernobyl, so we should be knowing that where it is situated. So Chernobyl city is situated in Ukraine, which was earlier the part of Soviet Union. In the late 1980s, Chernobyl was considered to be one of the advanced cities of the world. Going to the next slide. The first and the foremost reason was that there was a RBMK type nuclear reactor situated in the heart of the city and it was stabilized by Soviet Union and the reactor city was considered to be one of the advanced cities throughout the country because it was originally made out for all the workers, employees and scientists who were involved in the proper functioning of that RBMK type nuclear reactor. For them, a Olympic-sized swimming pool was constructed. A market was arranged for them which was only one in Ukraine. A dedicated school and institute was set up for the education of the children of all the workers who were living over there so that they shouldn't think to move out and migrate to another city. Full-fledged residential complex was constructed for the families of the workers which was full of all the facilities and along with a public park. The interesting thing is that these all facilities were just around 14,000 people who was involved in the functioning of that RBMK type nuclear reactor. So in late 1980s, this all features was considered to be one of the best features in a developed city. So why would a person didn't think to go over there and got settled. So this all was for the limelight of the Chernobyl. Moving to the next slide. So here you guys can see a glance of what I explained in the previous slide, and you can see what it is now looking like. Moving through the next slide. Since we are talking about RBMK type nuclear reactor, so it would not do justice with that guy who didn't have even idea of what is a nuclear reactor. So basically what happens in a nuclear reactor is nuclear fuel is inserted into the reactor core, where this fuel is broken down into two particles, and with the breakation of these atoms does emit a huge tremendous amount of energy. After immersion of heat, this heat is used to boil the water in the tank so that steam could be generated, and after that steam generate, it is used to rotate the turbines of the electric generator, and hence the electricity is being produced, and this electricity is being used for the commercial and non-commercial uses. So generally a person who didn't have any idea does only think that what happens in a nuclear reactor took place in the cooling tower, but it is actually used to cool down water. As so yeah, moving through the next slide. So guys, in this slide there is nothing but what I actually explained in the last slide was just written out. You guys can go through it. Moving to the next slide. So guys, now we'll be discussing about some highlights of the RBMK nuclear reactor of the Chernobyl city. So the nuclear plant was located in the Pripyat city of Ukraine, and it was 11 miles from the north city of Chernobyl. The construction of the nuclear plant began with the year 1970, and further it was consist of 4 reactors. The reactor 1 was activated in year 1977, and the construction of reactor number 4 was completed in the year 1983. So talking about performance, these 4 reactors were capable of generating 1 gigawatt of electrical energy. During the period of explosion, the construction of reactor number 5 and 6 were under progress, but sadly that didn't took place anymore. Moving through the next slide. So in this slide, you can see a systematic working of RBMK nuclear reactor. And how does a nuclear reactor works? I had explained it earlier. Moving to the next slide. Background of Chernobyl nuclear reactor. The Chernobyl nuclear reactor was a RBMK type, and RBMK was a Russian acronym which was Reactor Bolshoi Moshenovsky Kipachi. This kind of reactor are cooled with water and moderated with a graphite in the reactor cores. So that's all from my side. Now I would like to invite my second teammate Ahmad Gras, and he'll continue from here. But guys, don't worry, in between the video I'll be showing up you my face again and again. So yeah, thanks a lot.
Good morning to one and all present over here. I will start from the topic improper design of Chernobyl nuclear reactor. The reactor was made designed such that it needed coolant even when not actively operated. The reactor had a dangerously large positive void coefficient. Chernobyl RBMK reactor, however, used solid graphite to slow down the neutrons absorbing water to cool the core. Thus, neutrons are short even if steam bubbles from in the water. When the rods are initially inserted into the reactor, the graphite ends display some coolant. This greatly increased the rate of the fission reaction since graphite is more potential neutron moderate. Reason for the failure and Nuclear accident was corruption. It was a design requirement that the rational momentum of the steam turbine as it spun down could be used to generate electricity to run the cooling water pumps to the power gun. The test was not being completed successfully by the March 1984 when the unit was brought into the commercial operation ahead of schedule and celebrated as a Labor Day. Inadequate trained operators. The day shift has been instructed in advance about the test was familiar with the procedure. A special team of electrical engineers was present to test the new voltage regulating system. And the next is delay. The night shift was not prepared to carry out the experiment, but it was still carried out. The operators seem to have been unaware of the xenon poisoning, lack of proper regarding for safety, switching off emergency cooling system, use of higher than safe cooling water flow rate, manual removal of control rods, disabling of automatic shutdown system. Combustible material had been used in the construction of the roof of the reactor building and the turbine hall. The reading was another dosimeter were dismissed under the assumption that the new dosimeter must be defective. Sequence of events: excessive insertion of control rods, excessive removal of control rods even more than the operating level, excessive water flow rate used, experiment started, rise in temperature, displacement of coolant due to control rod, excessive temperature, control rod stuck, sudden increase in steam pressure, reactor lid blowdown, explosion of either hydrogen or graphite. That's all from my side. Thank you and a great day ahead.
So thank you very much, Ahmed, for explaining your part. We appreciate your work. And now I would like to invite my third teammate, Shahid, and he'll continue from here. So Shahid, you can proceed.
Thank you, Aman, for inviting me. Now I took from here. So let's start. Fallout. Let us first summarize that what is the nuclear fallout. Nuclear fallout is a destructive long-term consequence following large-scale release of radioactivity into the environment. Radioactivity is the transfer of energy through waves and particles, and it's common in the world. The Chernobyl accident is 1986 was the result of a flawed reactor design that was operated with inequality trained personnel. Chernobyl plant workers died due to the explosion on the night of the accident, and a further 28 people died within a week as a result of acute radiation. The accident caused the largest uncontrolled radioactive release into the environment even recorded for any civilian operation. Large quantities of radioactive substances were released into the air about 10 days. This caused serious social and economic disruption for large population in Belarus, Russia, and Ukraine. Some more fallouts were there have been at least 1800 documental cause cases of thyroid cancer. Children who died were 0 to 15 years of age when the accident occurred. There were over 100 radioactive elements released into the atmosphere where Chernobyl fourth reactor exploded. Emergency workers were dispatched into the area and helped to clean up the plant and the surrounding area. Mountains did occur in plant and animals. After the explosion, leaves changed shape and some animals were born with physical deformities. Now I am telling about impact. There are two type of impact. What is the one is long term impact and one is immediate impact. So, in the early impact of 26 April of 1986, an accident at a Chernobyl nuclear power plant and the explosion it triggered causes the major release of nuclear radioactive material into the atmosphere. The Chernobyl had a major impact on both agriculture and natural ecosystem in Belarus, Russia and Ukraine, as well as in many other European countries. Radionuclides were taken up by plants and later by animals. In some areas, they were subsequently found in milk, meat, forest, food products, fresh water, fish, and wood. Now, I am telling about health impact. Health impact: 31 people died within a few weeks of accident from the initial steam explosion, exposure to radiation and thermal burns, and one due to cardiac arrest. In 2018, the United Nations Scientific Committee on the Effects of Atomic Radiation reported that the accident also was responsible for nearly 2,000 documented cases of thyroid cancer among individuals who were under 18 of age at the time of the accident. In the three affected countries, this was due to high levels of radioactive iodine released from the Chernobyl reactor. Both the IAEA and UNICEF report that health studies of cleanup workers fail to provide the direct correction between radiation exposure and increase of any other forms of cancer attributable of radiation exposure. However, the psychological effect of Chernobyl remain widespread and profound, resulting in suicides, alcohol abuse. Now, I am telling about residual cleanup. The meltdown of the Chernobyl nuclear power plant in northern Ukraine of April 26, 1986 was a massive tragedy that ultimately claimed at least 9,000 lives and affected millions more. It also created a toxic mess. Radioactive particles choked the atmosphere and rained down on cities, forests, and roads. In the immediate aftermath, fires had to be put out, divers cleared, contained waste built deep underground. It was obviously not an easy task. Remote control bulldozer, other robots proved too weak for the job. They are fired by radiation, so the Soviet Union sent in human 6 lakh of them. The brave firefighters and janitor miners, so they called liquidators, did everything from hosing down street to felling trees to building a concentrate around the exposed reactor, all the while charged subatomic particle revenge their cell and shortened their lifespans. The liquidators were sent into impossible scenarios where even machine failed. Each has a human strong seeming in the complex history of communism and duty to the motherland. It was found the significant reduction of lung capacity, a clear violation of ratio of lung volume due to certain growth of residual volume and totally lung capacity. During the Chernobyl nuclear Indian, and Soviet authorities in charge of cleaning the nuclear waste developed around 60 unique remote controlled robots to spare human workers from radioactive exposure. Design include the STRI robot, which resemble a moon buggy. It was placed on the roof of the nuclear plant and used to clean up parts for the destroyed reactor. Now, thank you.
So thank you very much, Shahid, for going through your part. And now I would like to invite my last teammate, Mohammad Ehsan, and he'll continue from here. So Ehsan, you may proceed further.
Thank you, Aman, for inviting me to continue our presentation. So, I would like to continue from here. Chernobyl catastrophic victims. So, the victims which were involved in Group 1 were the persons involved in the cleanup operations at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant. The victims of Group 2 were the persons evacuated from the exclusion zone in 1986. The victims in Group 3 were the persons which reside in the territories monitored or there immediately after the accident. The victims in Group 4 were the children born to parents in the group of 1, 2, 3. So now you may have a look at the cycle of radioactive materials. Now I would like to come upon lessons learned from Chernobyl. Chernobyl accident provide pointing evidence of the extremely high price of error and shortcomings which ensure the safety of nuclear power plant. Point number two, large-scale man-made accidents cause great social and economic damage to the countries located in their area of influence. Number three, this accident has demonstrated the need to establish high-level security on man-made accidents. Overall, awareness to the dangers of nuclear radiation is definitely increasing. Governments all over the world paying considerable attention to achieving a permanent solution to not only the situation caused by the nuclear weapons, which merits the most attention, but also in to a sustainable future where nuclear power is used for purposes beneficial to mankind. This future requires an inclusive effort from the society, governments, and common people in general, where the right mix of precaution and progress are adopted in order to achieve a future which is safe, sound, and secure for all. At last, to conclude, I would like to say nuclear power should be expanded without any compromise in safety. Now, now you may have a look on the table, which shows the figures of areas affected of Europe contaminants with CS. You may have a look to the preventability. Now you may come to the Chernobyl place where nobody lives. The before the Chernobyl incident, which occurred on April 26, 1986, Chernobyl was one of the most developed city at the time, and most of the people wanted to shift there to start a livelihood and to spend the rest of their lives in Chernobyl. But now look at the condition of Chernobyl. Like nobody lives there, and no one even wants to visit there. So I would like to say that our life is really unpredictable. We should always thank our God for what we have. I would like to end up with a share. बहुत तकलीफ देते हैं वो जख्म जो बिना कसूर के मिले हों. Thank you.
So thank you guys for having patience and watching video till the end. Really, time is money, and you guys have invested time for us. So thanks a lot, and we are signing off for now.